Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here and welcome to my first video for Bookmas. I'm so excited to be doing Bookmas and really getting in the holiday mood with my videos. So in today's video, we're going to Barnes & Noble and I'm going to try and buy some wintry books to really get me in the wintry mood. I almost said the fall mood. But I'm not the biggest fan of like Hallmark Christmas rom-coms, and I feel like that's all they really have at Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna be on the hunt for books that just feel wintry. They might not be specifically winter themed. We'll see if I have any luck with that. I don't really know, but my goal is to get maybe 3 books so that I can read them throughout this month and really get me in the Christmas mood. So I'm currently at my friend's house. We're gonna go together to Barnes & Noble and see what books we can get, and maybe we'll make some other stops along the way if they feel kind of festive. Like maybe I'll get some decor at Anthropologie or something. I don't really know. Definitely want to decorate my room. So I will take you guys along and we'll see what I end up finding, if anything. Hopefully I can find some good winter books. Barnes & Noble, and I found 3 books that I think I'm gonna go with. I actually found more like rom-com-y books than I thought I would, but they had good reviews. But the first one was Book Club Hotel by Sarah Morrow. It's covered by the sticker. Then I found Bright Lights Big Christmas by Mary K. Andrews. I feel like people like this author. This book is about a Christmas tree farm, and I think that's kind of cute. And then I did grab one historical fiction, so Christmas with the Queen by Hazel Gaynor and Heather Webb. This book had really good reviews, like 4.6 I think. I think that's what I'm gonna end up going with, but I'll let you know for sure when I get home. Okay, we just got back from the mall. We ended up going to Barnes & Noble, Anthropologie, and then Maggiano's, and we got pasta for dinner. So I have 2 different hauls. I have the book haul, and then I have a little haul from Anthropologie. So I'll start with the books first. But from Barnes & Noble, I ended up picking up 3 Christmassy themed books. They all are kind of different Christmas vibes. I feel like they all serve a different purpose. So I'll kind of explain my thought process as I go through them. But I was surprised at the fact that I found 3 books that are Christmassy themed that I actually was excited to pick up and read, because that's not usually my genre and I don't usually read seasonal books. I like to read books that take place in certain seasons during that time, but I don't often read books that are like themed around a holiday or like a Hallmark-y book. But I ended up picking up Bright Lights Big Christmas by Mary K. Andrews, and I feel like people have said good things about this author. I've never read anything by her before. This book is about a girl named Carrie. She's unemployed, she's single, and she ends up up deciding to move to New York and live in a camper with her brother and sell Christmas trees. So she's with her brother and her dog, and they end up meeting the single dad. So I think it's like a small town romance single dad kind of trope, but there's also a mystery element to it, which I think is pretty cool because a secretive elder neighbor ends up going missing, and so they have to work together to figure out why he went missing and what's going on with that. It has okay reviews. I think it was like 3.6 something, so it seems like it'll be a fun Christmassy read. It definitely seems like this is the more rom-com-y romance book that I picked up out of all of them, but it also seems like it has other things going on, which is important for me when I read a romance. I can't just read pure romance. I feel like I have to read something with a different storyline to it. So I'm excited to pick this one up eventually and get in the Christmassy mood. The next book that I picked up is Christmas with the Queen. This is actually a historical fiction Christmassy book, and this is about Queen Elizabeth II and two other people. So there's a widowed chef named Jack and then a single mother named Olive, and Jack and Olive's lives keep intersecting with the Queen, and I don't know what I'm talking about. There's Olive, who is a young single mother and a reporter for BBC, so she's reporting on the Queen. And then there's Jack, who is a widowed chef, and he is one of the chefs in the castle with the Queen, and their lives keep intersecting over the last 5 years. And so it comes to the time where I think they just build a relationship. So I really don't know much about it. I can't really tell if it's supposed to be a romance. I think it might be a little bit of a romance between Olive and Jack, but it also involves the Queen, and it's like a historical fiction book. So I think it sounds interesting. I do love historical fiction, so this seemed like an interesting twist to put on a winter book. So I'm excited to read this one. And the last book that I bought is called The Book Club Hotel, and I thought that the cover of this one was really cute. So I picked it up because I was curious. It looks like it's like two best friends, and I love a good friendship book. I think they're so fun to read. But basically this book is about Hattie and Brent, and they end up opening a hotel together, and it's very charming. It has a beautiful library in it, and it is like a very destination hotel, so it's totally booked for the season. But Brent ends up passing away, so Hattie is now a widowed mother trying to run this inn by herself. So her 3 lifelong friends come and visit, and they stay at the hotel, and they start to reconnect. They start to realize that they all have emotional things going on that they relate to with each other, and it's just a story about friendship, and it takes place in the holiday season. It seemed like a really cute read. It also has pretty good reviews on Goodreads. I think it was 4 stars, so that's why I picked it up. It's actually a buy one get one 50% off, but I didn't find another book that I wanted, so I kind of wasted that deal. That's okay. But these are the 3 books that I ended up picking up for my little holiday book shopping. Very excited to read them. I think I'm actually gonna end up turning this video into a little bit more of a vlog, and I will take you guys along with the rest of the night. I think all we're gonna do is just read and hang out together. Figured I would just take you guys along with me. I'm definitely not gonna be reading one of these because I'm actually in the middle of a book right now, so I brought my Kindle. I'm either gonna read the book that I'm reading right now, which is Piranesi, or I'm gonna start a new book with my friend. So that's what the plan is for the rest of the night, but I actually forgot I'm gonna do my Anthropologie haul first. But these are my books that I ended up buying. Let me know if any of these intrigue you, or if you ended up picking up any winter books, or if there are any winter books that you feel like I would like. My winter book recommendations, I feel like I don't have a lot of specific ones because I don't read very seasonal books, but I would say the Snow Child or Beartown series. They are very good winter books that I would recommend reading if you haven't read already. Now onto the Anthropologie haul. The first thing that I got was a cup because I love these Anthropologie icon glasses, and I wanted the Christmas ones so bad, but they literally sold out in like October. I don't know who is buying their Christmas decor in October, but clearly not me. I'm not that ahead of it. So I thought I was just never gonna get these, but then I ended up finding the little snowman one. I think it's so cute. And then the other one that I want is the Christmas tree, so if I can end up finding that, that'd be perfect. But I got the snowman one, and I think it is so precious, and I love the little green scarf on the snowman. I think it's so perfect, and I love the color green. I'm obsessed with it. So this was the first thing that I ended up getting. She's just as invested in my haul.
She wants to know if you bought her.
I didn't get you anything, I'm sorry. And then the next thing that I ended up getting was just this little candle. I love the scent on this one. Fresh balsam and cedarwood scent, and I feel like it smells so good for Christmas. It smells like a Christmas tree. I'm obsessed with it, but I wanted to get the bigger candle. I just don't know that I love this pattern. I don't know that I wanted like this and a bigger pattern, so I'm just gonna get the small one, or just got the small one, and then maybe I'll order the scent if I really like it in a different case base. I don't really know what you call these, but a different looking candle if they have one of those. Now we're gonna read a little bit. I don't know what book I'm gonna read, but I will keep you guys updated with whatever book I end up picking up. Will likely not be one of these Christmas books though. So I ended up finishing Piranesi actually while I was here. I didn't have too much longer in it, so I ended up getting through it pretty fast. And then we decided that I'm gonna start Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. So this is the last book in the Magnolia Parks part of the Magnolia Parks world. Very excited to read this book. It feels like a very wintry book for me to read. So I started a little bit of it. I did not get very far in it at all. That is the end of today's video. I'm actually gonna finish up reading Into the Dark by Magnolia Parks in another reading vlog, but it will be coming out during Bookmas, so stay tuned for that video if you're curious about my thoughts on this book. I'm very excited to keep reading it. But that's it for today's video, so thank you so much for watching and for watching the first video in Bookmas. Make sure to stay tuned for the rest of them. I'm so excited for all of the videos that I'm making and to post them all. Let me know any books that you're excited to read this Christmas, or if you're excited to read any of the books that I picked up, or if you've already read them. Just let me know any thoughts down below, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!